Are we ready, George? All right, we will start the Bedford Township Board of Zoning Appeals special meeting for October 17th. First, we will call to order and introduce the members. We'll start to the far right over here.
Jody Rector, Planning and Zoning.
Phil Goldsmith, Township Attorney.
Katrina Ingram, Planning and Zoning.
Dennis Kohler, Building Inspector.
Brad Helm, Planning Commission Representative.
Jake Lake, BZA Chair.
Kyle Durst, Vice Chair.
Jeff Wilson, BZA member. Joe Gore, Township Trustee Representative.
Oh, that was everybody. All right, so next we'll stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, Ms. Rector, if you'd call the roll, please.
Yes, Mr. Gore.
Here.
Mr. Wilson.
Here.
Mr. Dersch.
Here.
Mr. Helm.
Here.
Mr. Lake.
Here.
All present.
Thank you. Next, we'll do approval of tonight's agenda. Look for a motion to approve tonight's agenda.
I'll make the motion to approve tonight's agenda.
I'll go ahead and support.
All in favor, please state aye.
Aye.
We have no nays. Move on to the approval of the minutes of our October 3rd meeting. If anyone was present and like to make a motion?
I make a motion to approve the minutes of the October 3rd meeting.
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
And we have one abstain. All right. We'll move on to new business. So the new business tonight is a public hearing regarding the appeal. And I'm sorry if I say your last name incorrectly, but I believe it's Jennifer Dose. Dowse, thank you. Looking for requesting a plus or minus 7 feet 11-inch front yard setback variance off of Whiteford Centered Road, a 22 feet 7-inch rear yard setback variance, and a 4 foot 3-inch side yard setback variance to construct a dwelling on a prior legal non-conforming existing foundation. I'll look for a motion to open the public hearing.
I'll make a motion to open the public hearing.
Support.
In favor, state aye.
Aye.
All right, Ms. Rector, if you would please.
Yes, again, the applicant is Jennifer Dowse, 2918 Chiplegate in Toledo, Ohio, 43614. Variance location is 6667 Whiteford Center in Lambertville, 48144. Property number 5802-440-02000 on approximately .499 acres, R2A single-family residential. The property consists of .499 acres on a corner lot having approximately 145.6 feet of frontage on Whiteford Center and 150 feet of frontage on Shelton Drive. The applicant is seeking to rebuild a new dwelling on a prior legal nonconforming foundation. The previous home was demolished in 2018. The plat was approved in 1927 before the Bedford Township zoning ordinance of 1977 was adopted. The now property owner would like to rebuild a new home, and she has included a site assessment from the Monroe County Health Department on the existing foundation, which is included in your packet, an engineering letter to utilize the existing foundation. However, due to the location, a 7-foot 11-inch front yard setback from Whiteford Center Road and a 22-foot 7-inch rear yard setback variance and a 4-foot 3-inch side yard setback variance is required to construct a new dwelling on the existing foundation. Per general provisions, section 400-1902, nonconforming lots, nonconforming uses of lands, nonconforming structures, and nonconforming uses of structures and premises states, the intent of this ordinance is to permit legal nonconforming lot structures or uses to continue until they are removed, but not to encourage their survival. On number 4, nonconforming structures, where a lawful structure exists at the effective date of this adoption or amendment of this ordinance that could not be built under the terms of this ordinance by reason of restrictions on area, lot coverage, height, yards, or other characteristics of the structure or its location on the lot, such structure may be continued so long as it remains otherwise lawful, subject to the following provisions. No structure may be enlarged or altered in a way in which increases its nonconformity. Such structure may be enlarged or altered in a way which does not increase its nonconformity. Should structure be destroyed by any means of an intent of more than 60% of its replacement costs, exclusive of the foundation, it shall be reconstructed only in conformity with the provisions of this ordinance. Should such structure be moved for any reason for any distance whatsoever, it shall therefore conform to the regulations for the district in which it's located after it is removed. While the request is to rebuild on the existing foundation, per nonconforming structures, the property owner would be able to rebuild should the structure not be destroyed by an extent of more than 60% of its replacement cost, exclusion of the foundation, and it shall be reconstructed only in conformity with the provisions of this ordinance. Thus, the requirements of a 7-foot 11-inch front yard setback on Whiteford Center, a 22-foot 7-inch rear yard setback variance, and a 4-foot 3-inch side yard setback to construct the new dwelling on the existing foundation. In speaking with the building official in regards to a building permit to rebuild, the applicant was advised a variance would be required to rebuild on the existing foundation due to the ordinance setback requirements. The applicant has indicated the practical difficulty and hardships existing on the property are the shape, the irregularity of the lot, the current location of the foundation, and the required setback would deprive the rights and privileges enjoyed by the property owners in the area. The applicant also added in this variance request would have no detrimental effects on any of the adjoining properties. This zoning relief request will not cause detriment to the common good, and the variance would not be materially injurious to the surrounding properties or other detrimental to the welfare or safety of the general public. The applicant noted the house to be built will increase the appearance of the property and blend in well with the surrounding homes and the property. And he did include a layout and a rendering provided. At this time, no letters or calls of objection have been received. And should the variance request be granted, the variances required are a 7-foot 11-inch front yard setback variance off Whiteford Center Road, a 22-foot 7-inch rear yard setback variance, and a 4-foot 3-inch side yard setback variance. And to please note, a building permit must be pulled within 6 months of the board's approval.
Thank you. I assume we've got the applicant here. Is there anything you'd like to add? If you. Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah, I should, if we do have more questions for you, if you guys wouldn't mind coming to the podium, because there's people here and listening online. Thank you. With that said, I guess what we will do is open it up for public comments, and we've got some public. If anyone would like to make a comment on this hearing, please come to the podium, state your name and address for the record. All right. Do we have comment? Discussion.
Come up and say something.
Just come up and state your name and address for the record and whatever your comment is.
Hi, my name is Evelyn DeSelms. I live at 6682 Whiteford Center Road, which is about, just a little ways north of where she's going to be. Can't even really see the property from our home, but my feeling is I would like to see something there besides a vacant lot. It just looks abandoned right now, but it looks better than the house that was there for a long time. That was terrible. So I really don't have any objection to it. I understand now she wants that house has to be 7 foot off the road. That seems kind of close to me, but what do I know? Okay.
Well, it's actually the difference between the required setback and what they have is what they're asking for a variance on. So they're well off the road. I mean, they're just a little too close.
Was she going to try to build on that old foundation?
That was her dream, correct?
It's
That is her dream,
pretty
correct?
small. Okay.
Thank you. All right, any other comments? None. If there are no other comments, I'll look for a motion to close the public hearing. We'll start discussion.
Yeah, I'd motion to close the public hearing.
Support.
All in favor, state aye.
Aye.
All right, public hearing is closed. We'll open up for comment. Everyone's got any additional questions and or comments?
I just had a couple. Are you looking to move onto the property after you build, or are you looking to just build to sell?
No, correct. It will be our home.
Okay. And you bought it in 2017?
Yeah, 2017 is through the Monroe County tax auction.
Oh, okay.
Is how we bought it.
And did you guys demolish?
Yes.
Okay.
My name is Brian Rourke. I also live at 2918 Chipelgate.
Okay. And you guys did demolish the existing structure?
Correct, all but the foundation.
Okay.
So many rules.
Yes, all but the current foundation.
Were you aware it was non-conforming of the restrictions if you wanted to build back in 2017 when you bought it?
No, we were not.
Okay.
I think part of it too was these other two lots, 28 and 29, were part of the whole parcel. But I think that the old owner actually paid the taxes on the two lots. So that's why there's a little bit of, an issue of, it used to be 4 lots. But then at the tax sale, they just purchased 2 of the 4.
There was only the two
So there's still
available.
2
She
vacant
kept-
lots.
She kept the
next.
back two.
Yeah.
She still currently owns the back two.
I was going to say with the setbacks, I don't think you could actually build anything on the property at all.
We could.
Without a variance,
could,
you could.
Without a variance.
No.
That makes more sense.
No, just looking at it's a very irregular shaped lot. Plus, you've got 2 front yards essentially, so it is a very challenging lot.
Seems like the majority of the stuff we deal with is the non-conforming lots.
Yes, corner lots or
Corner lots and-
odd shapes.
Because our last one last week or 2 weeks ago was an irregular shaped lot.
Very irregular.
Yeah.
Now, for me, I don't know about the rest of you guys, but I see it's pretty clear cut, right? The original house was built 1927. You've got a foundation there. You've got what was already pre-existing. Ordinance came in 50 years later, said you can't build that way. I mean, for me, plus with the shape of that lot, the way it was platted, it is extremely difficult to conform to current standards. Plus, there's already a foundation there already.
Even if they were able, even if we denied it, they couldn't dig up that foundation and put a different foundation in there to build on the property, could they? Because it's just not.
Not without a variance, correct?
Not
It would still
without
need
a variance.
Yeah, so yeah.
Yeah.
So the major practical difficulty is the irregular shaped lot and the fact that the ordinance came in 50 years after the home was built.
Correct. If anyone is prepared, be ready for for a motion. I think it's a race.
All right. Anybody else? I can make a motion.
I
Somebody
think
would
if you're
like.
prepared, yeah, I'm sure there'll be friendly amendments if you miss anything.
I accept all friendly amendments. Do I have to say it now or do I have to wait?
I think you have to wait to hear what they say.
So I'll go ahead and make a motion to approve the variance requested by Jennifer Dowse from 2918 Chipelgate, Toledo, Ohio, subject property 6667 Whiteford Center, Lambertville, Michigan 48144, parcel number 5802-440-02000, for a plus or minus 7 foot 11-inch front yard setback, a plus or minus 22 feet 7 foot rear yard setback variance, and a plus or minus 4 feet 3-inch side yard setback to construct a dwelling on the prior legal non-conforming existing foundation, citing practical difficulties as it's a non-conforming lot, it's non-buildable without the variances. Regardless of what they build on there, they're going to need variances.
I'll second.
All right,
Yeah.
we've got a
Phil, is that, we good?
got legal chat.
You did an excellent job.
Thank you, Jody. I just read what you had in there.
All right, so we've got a motion, we've got support. Ms. Rector, if you'd call the roll, please.
Yes, Mr. Gore.
Aye.
Mr. Helm.
Yes.
Mr. Wilson.
Yes.
Mr. Dersch.
Aye.
Mr. Lake.
Yes,
Motion carried.
good luck.
Thank you.
Welcome to Lambertville.
All right, moving on, we've got public comment. Does anyone that'd like to make a comment regarding anything? Seeing we don't have any people walking up, I'll say no. We'll move on to board and staff comments.
Just a reminder, the deadline for the next meeting in November is not until the 24th. And keep in mind that the meeting in November would be the second Monday on November 14th due to the elections. As soon as I have update on that deadline date on the 24th, I'll send an email and let you know if we are having a meeting or not. Other than that, thank you for evening.
Nothing for me. Thank you.
I have nothing.
I have nothing.
I have nothing.
I'm good.
I have nothing.
Nothing here.
Well, everybody have a great weekend.
Motion
Great
for
2
adjournment.
weeks. Motion.
Support.
All in favor?
Aye.
Adjourned. Good job.